Welcome, everybody, and thank you for coming. And now we're just going to have a quiet time, as we do every week. It's this lovely time when we can just send out that love and gratitude to our beloved, I Am Presence in the world. Let's take some slow, deep breaths to get into that peaceful, receptive state. So we breathe in slowly and deeply. We hold our breath. We breathe out. And then we hold our breath. Let's do that for a few more breaths. Now let's listen for our heartbeat. Our heartbeat, which is a pulse of light coming down through the silver cord from our mighty I Am Presence, anchoring in our heart, giving us life. Let's just see and feel and bless that heartbeat. That heartbeat that anchors into that beautiful threefold flame, which is the anchorage of our mighty I Am Presence within our physical bodies. Let's just connect with that beautiful flame as we sit in that expanded golden flame in the center, golden yellow flame of wisdom and illumination, perception and discrimination. We see our bodies in this beautiful, dazzling golden flame. To the right, we can see the pink flame, that glorious, dazzling pink flame of pure divine love. And then we see to the left of us that beautiful, expanded flame, that sapphire blue, bringing into us the feeling of the will, the power, the faith and the protection from our mighty I Am Presence. See and feel and bless this glorious light. Let's take our awareness now up through the top of our head, through the silver cord, to our mighty beloved I Am Presence. Let's see this glorious, all-powerful, all-knowing, all-loving presence smiling down on us. Our wonderful presence of God, I Am. And now we see in the center of our chest a beautiful golden sun forming, dazzling and brilliant like the noonday sun. The beautiful focus of light from our I Am Presence. Open our hearts and send love and gratitude to our mighty I Am Presence for beating our heart and giving us life. And now we see those rays from our beautiful sun in the center of our chest, dazzling and brilliant, billions and billions of rays, going forth and connecting up with each and every miniature sun in all the cells of our bodies, our 4 earthly bodies, all those little inner wakas receiving this expanded light. Let's feel the joy, the happiness, and the gratitude of each and every little inner waka of our 4 earthly bodies. Sense and see and feel that wonderful light saturating our earthly bodies. And now let's just fill our feelings with a feeling of love and gratitude. And let's call to the beloved Ascended Masters, beloved Ascended Master David Lloyd, the great God of gratitude, to fill us, each one and all mankind, with this feeling that light substance from the Ascended Master realm of gratitude and love. We see our beautiful suns turning a deep shade of pink with a golden radiance. Gratitude and love for all our many, many blessings. Gratitude and love to the great Ascended Hosts for these marvelous teachings. Gratitude and love for all our loved ones and our friends. Gratitude and love for our homes and our supply. Gratitude and love for all the many, many blessings that we receive daily on our earthly journeys. Gratitude to the great and beloved elemental kingdom, animate and so-called inanimate, the beauty and bounty of nature. God bless, love and thank them, each and every precious one. Gratitude to the beloved angels, and gratitude to all life on our beloved earth. And now we see these rays in this wonderful expanded state, forming a lattice of light, dazzling and brilliant. We see our entire earth folded in this glorious pink and golden light, saturating every part of life on our beloved earth, especially those parts of life that are never loved or thanked, with this wonderful gift, our opportunity of sending love, light, and gratitude to all life. And we just give deep, deep thanks for this. Beloved Jenna Smith, are you able to read the opening invocation for us?
I am, yes, thank you. Before reading the words of the Master, we say together, as suggested by Lord Katumi, with our mics muted. Together, please. Beloved presence of God, I am. It is thy life and intelligence that enables me to read and comprehend and absorb that which is required of me. For life, I am so grateful. Beloved Master Katumi, I ask for your feeling and your capacity to use this instruction for God's glory and mankind's comfort. We thank you. And now, great I am presence, take me within thyself and there instruct me and cause me to retain the full memory of these instructions. Thank you, thank you, thank you. From beloved Saint Germain.
Thank you, beloved Jenna. Lovely, bless you. All right, so this week, John's reading for us, and it is again just pearls of wisdom from our great beloved divine director. And then we've got health, youth, and happiness through gratitude from beloved Zadkiel. That was actually read by beloved Terry. It's just lovely. And then it's obviously St. Patrick's Day, the 17th of March. And what a marvelous, marvelous being St. Patrick is, and what a wonderful example he was for us. Anyway, so there's a lovely thing. We're going to honor St. Patrick, have a reading for that, which I will do. And then from Friendship with the Gods, we've got beloved Otsuma again. So it's continued from last week from the Fujiyama retreat. And just lovely words. And then beloved John will take us through our decrees. As we know, such a wonderful opportunity that we have every week to get together and call for this light that we so greatly need on our planet.
The Great Divine Director, I Am Discourses, Volume 8, Discourse 16. I bring this point to you tonight, for I think it will be of great assistance. When you hear of, or someone expresses some destructive or discordant thing, won't you be alert and say silently, "There is something which I must avoid or I will be reaping the same thing he or she is. It is a marvelous means of prompting yourself to avoid the things, the destructive qualities acting, which you see acting in others. Remember, another thing, everyone who expresses discord of any kind, now this is concerning the general law of life, is but counteracting the great light, called forth to bring release and freedom to mankind. Do you see that? Already the world is weighted down by human creations of discord throughout the many centuries. Relief must come now if mankind is to survive. We are doing everything possible to be done. If you do not think we are truthful, then of course you have lost the benefit which we try to give. But when we see from our unlimited standpoint your requirement, won't you let us help you to quickly become free from every limiting thing? We are all right. We are perfectly safe. But I question your safety unless you are willing to give this obedience. It is wonderful, beloved ones, so very wonderful to come to the point where you are alert and see the activities about you, the effects which they are producing, and what is acting. Then you will always be master of the situation. But the moment something can sweep you into some kind of discord, it has its foot on your neck, just as definitely as you would put your physical foot on the neck of an individual. And you know what that means. It means you are under its control for the time being. Now has come the great Astrea. I question the wisdom tonight of stating to you the number of discarnates who have been taken out of the earth's atmosphere in the past 8 months, for we have a record of every one. Bookkeepers and accountants in the physical world think you have considerable to do, but I tell you, the records we are compelled to keep far surpass yours, and believe me, as accurate as your records are here, so are our records accurate. I shall think it over, and perhaps give you in definite figures the number which have been removed from the earth in the past 8 months. That is why all over America the pressure upon individuals is so tremendously less today, and why there are hundreds of thousands who feel it definitely. This does not mean just the IM students, because it has taken the pressure from thousands and thousands of people who never heard of this IM activity, but that is the service which must be rendered mankind. People who are relieved from the pressure of their relatives and friends in their invisible association are feeling definitely this tremendous release. Think of it. The beloved Goddess of Liberty was the great wisdom and power which gave Washington the vision you have come to know so well, the third episode of which we are trying now to prevent acting in your beloved country. She, in her great wisdom, saw down the centuries what would affect America, and through mighty Saint Germain's great and wondrous activity, is making possible to avoid the third and most destructive thing which would ever overtake the earth, because it meant, if that should be victorious, there would be no place on the earth decent for mankind to live.
And there we have it. And if anybody would like to read Washington's vision, it is on the website, iamfree.co.za, and that is under the Ascension topics. And it's just really very, very interesting to read and really wonderful. And also, as we know, that they're constantly removing the disembodied ones now from the psychic and astral realms. And it's a daily decree for us at the Good Hope Sanctuary when we get together every morning. Such an important thing. And now we're going to listen to this wonderful video. And thanks to beloved Terry for reading it.
Keeping healthy and youthful. This is an address by the beloved Archangel Zadkiel. Hail, spirits of God, walking the ways of earth in your magnificent vow to resurrect and resuscitate the God good inherent in all the life that is, and in all humankind that presently suffer from temporary distresses. As a priest in the art of invocation, it is always my joy, privilege, and honor to explain in the simplest terms possible that power of invocation is alive within every human being who has thinking capacity, a feeling nature, and the power to draw and magnetize the blessings from God's highest heaven into this earth, which is temporarily distorted by shadows of one description or another. Thus, as the priests and priestesses of the Order of Zadkiel walk again upon the planet Earth, we shall more quickly bring into manifestation the permanent golden age of our beloved ascended Master, Saint Germain, so that all on earth may enjoy its beauty. Your opportunity now. Beloved ones, on every planet up to the octaves of light, there are the great stratas composed of all the misuse of life energy, consciously or unconsciously charged with discord. At the end of an age and an era, these tremendous tides flow into and manifest through weak individuals who have appetites or sympathy of vibration to such discordant expression. That is why the statement is made, it is always darkest before the dawn. This is true in the dawn of a world cycle as well as in the course of your own 24-hour period, through your personal trials, temptations, overcoming, and the victory. Now we have opportunity, you and I, to call for the removal of these concentrated, intelligent beams of energy before they can longer find externalization through any member of the human race, given the privilege of embodiment here for one purpose and one purpose only, to bring forth more of God's divine plan and not desecrate the earth with war plans and bombs and every kind of destructive and nefarious activity. One vested priest or priestess of the Order of Zadkiel, so invoking the powers of light into, through, and around such conditions, audibly if alone, silently if in company, will bring all of the host of heaven and primarily the beings on the seventh ray into the atmosphere to remove those conditions and replace them by the perfection of the higher realms. It is not enough, beloved ones, to look to a heaven in the sweet by and by, or to adore even our beloved Jesus' victory apart from your own expression of victory here, where you now dwell. It is the requirement of the hour to draw forth that glory and perfection which the risen Christ manifested as an example to all generations that have succeeded him, and to exude the radiation of the kingdom of heaven, which was the hem of his garment. The hem of your garment explained. What is the hem of your garment? It is the periphery of your emotional vehicle, beloved ones, each vehicle fitting inside of the other, your physical vehicle interpenetrating your etheric, the etheric then by the mental, and then the emotional vehicle through which your life flows. That is the hem of your garment. Are all those who touch it healed of distress, given comfort and peace, resuscitated and renewed in mind and body, in consciousness? If that is so, blessed be your light. If you are yet to reanimate that spiritual garment, blessed be your desire, unselfish, motivated by the request to help the God that made you. Those of us who serve with you will bring into, through, and around you more and more of the glory and perfection of God's kingdom. Bringing music into your activities. The divine music and harmony of the angels, the seraphim and cherubim, as they swing through space upon their appointed tasks, that music shall be the heritage of the earth and her peoples when the very earth herself, moving on a straightened axis, emits the hymns of praise and gratitude to God for life and all that is upon the earth, when every human being becomes cognizant of the magnificent gifts of life on the earth, in the water element, the air element, and the fire element, all who have been willing servants to the human race through eons of time. One of those activities which brings music into your endeavors, auras, and the tubes of light is gratitude to God, gratitude to your fellow man, gratitude to nature, gratitude to all that is. It raises the vibratory action of your inner vehicles, and it is a health measure even to your flesh garments. Gratitude to your heart and the organs that make up your vehicles. Gratitude to your hands and feet, your eyes and ears, all of them serving you throughout the course of an embodiment, giving to you the flexibility and mobility of their ultimate potential expression. Healing yourself and others. Those of you of more mature years can be grateful for the young, for they are yet thoughtless, enjoying the pleasures and the freedom of today, although not the wisdom that comes with tomorrow. It is one of our petitions and fiats to the law that the young in mind and body learn gratitude for the gift of life and utilize the best years in the establishment of God's kingdom on earth, not waiting until it is mostly spent and hoping then to enter the gates of the eternal freedom by a few years of atonement. Then, when the vehicles begin to expire from use, there is so often seen among the most sincere and worthy of chelas a sense of impatience with whatever organ, cell, or part of the vehicle that has functioned sometimes for 80 years because it does not function as it did at 18. Instead of impatience, pour the living fire of gratitude to those organs and cells, to your eyes and ears and hands and feet, to every cell and atom that has served you in this life. Within that feeling is healing. Be grateful, blessed ones, grateful for the use of life and grateful for all that life which serves. Thus, you resuscitate yourselves. Thus, you can resuscitate others, hundreds and thousands of individuals in homes and institutions of every kind and description, who have no one to whom they can confide their fears of the unknown. And instead of the gratitude, which is a magnificent radiation of love divine, there is rebellion, resentment, and fear, and hate pouring out from those places. You do not have to enter homes, asylums, and hospitals physically. You could not, if you took a pilgrimage of a whole earth life, enter all, but you can call to the God of love, to the beloved Jesus and his Holy Mother, to me, to direct right into the very heart center of every such place of incarceration. That flame and feeling of gratitude, anchoring it there and letting it be a buoyant feeling. And what happens? The dark gray and black effluvia is replaced by the pink, the rose, the violet, and the purple light, which is upliftment, not only to those individuals, but to those who serve them. This is one of the activities that in 5 minutes a day you can render to imprisoned life.
Just wonderful words from beloved Zadkiel. Bless him. And now we've got beloved St. Patrick, about St. Patrick. And so this is actually from the Ascended Masters and their retreats, compiled by beloved Werner Schroeder. On St. Patrick's Day, which is the 17th of March, as we know, mankind has the great joy of honoring beloved St. Patrick. He climbed a hill. Gosh, that's strange. I'm not sure where that came from. He climbed a hill in Ireland, vowing not to come down from that hill until he had been granted a dispensation to benefit the people of Ireland. For many, many hours, St. Patrick stood in the rain, persistently calling and commanding the assistance of the ascended host for the people's benefit. During this particular experience, beloved St. Patrick was subjected to the initiations of constancy and perseverance. Upon 3 occasions, beloved Victory told Patrick to return to the valley from whence he had come, content with his own soul's salvation. However, St. Patrick refused to do so, continuing his demands that the Godhead give certain spiritual assistance to the people of Ireland. He continued to storm the gates of heaven, even in the face of the celestial rebuff from beloved Victory. Finally, Victory smilingly told Patrick that he had passed his test of perseverance and constancy of endeavor, and that God's great grant of mercy and spiritual benediction for his people would be his reward. Grateful indeed are we today for the strength of this live stream, who kept on keeping on until that for which he asked was at hand. We can ask him to help each one of us who needs similar strength. St. Patrick is now an ascended master. We can ask him to assist us in manifesting the God virtues of perseverance and constancy, which we know is so greatly needed for all of us. This is from the beloved Mahachohan. In the Ascended Master realm, we have beings wholly dedicated to the task of stimulating the capacity to fill a need within the souls of men. Where such a one can be found, the interest is stirred and sustained to a certain point where their need or requirement helps them to send up the call to the spiritual hierarchy, which will then magnetize and draw through the human veil the fulfillment that has been perfected, awaiting the demand from self-conscious life of the individual to its appearance in the world of form. For instance, if the body does not demand breath through the actual drawing of the air into the lungs, it can die, although the fullness of air is ever present. The body elemental is so firmly charged with a specific realization that it needs air to sustain its body life, that, stimulated by that need for air, it continues throughout each 24-hour period to make the necessary invocation upon the ethers which fills the lungs and satisfies that need. We shall quote an example, the invocations of St. Patrick in Ireland. While they met with a terrific opposition of the appearance world as well as the invisible, but so potent psychic realms, could not be denied, and the souls of every life stream who at that time or since took an embodiment through an Irish form were assured of eternal life by reason of his constant invocation to heaven on these people's behalf. And this was done, mind you, before the edict, which has precluded the second death. So in the 1800s, beloved Kuthumi asked for a dispensation for the removal of the second death from all those souls evolving on this beloved planet, and it was actually granted. So the second death, I'm sure most people know, but I'll just quickly go tell you. The second death is where we have the physical death, well, the death here on this earth plane, but then it goes again where we actually are repolarized. We lose our individuality and we start again. We go back to the great central sun for complete repolarization. So that is really what the second death is. So all the good that's accumulated in the causal body actually gets lost basically because there was just no hope for the soul walking on the earth at that time. Anyway, beloved Cthulhu got that dispensation, so now everybody has to actually fulfill their divine plan and make their ascension. And anyway, it gives you, dear ones, a small comprehension of the capacity of the soul and the awakening Christ to sense a need, and then, rather than dwelling upon the need, to storm heaven for its fulfillment. It can and it shall be done. And so amazing. So apparently with St Patrick, all the snakes left Ireland during that time. That was also done, which was very interesting. So apparently the only snakes that are actually left in Ireland are not the wild ones. They are the ones that have been brought as pets. And I do believe that it is true, but I'm not quite sure, but I've heard that is actually true. So quite interesting, because we know the snakes represent those cold, bitter hearts. God bless them, each one. And now this is gems from the beloved Ascended Master. So this time we're talking about the psychic realm, and it's from beloved Elmoira. It's from the Bridge to Freedom material. He says, beloved friends, the inhabitants of the psychic plane are no further advanced in spiritual knowledge than when they walked the way of earth. Although conditions there have improved lately in that we have established schoolrooms where they are taught the law of life, and the violet flame temples where they receive purification. However, every evolution in the entire universe is operated under a strict tenet of wise cosmic law. This includes man and the embodied ego, who, by means of the projected consciousness of himself or another, attempts to contact souls in the psychic realm for any reason whatsoever, and subjects himself as well as others he may influence in a like practice to a severe karmic penalty. It brings great unhappiness to the souls abiding there, drawing them by the magnetization of physical thought toward that group of unhappy spirits known until recently as earthbound, a state from which it is extremely difficult to extricate them. The only safe relationship between the earth and the psychic planes should be prayers for the peace of the discarnate souls and the speedy transmutation of their karma through the sacred fires of purification. God bless you, he says. And now here we have, exactly for this, our decree for all those that actually are in the psychic and astral realms. And as we know, beloved Saint Germain was given that dispensation where he was allowed to create these hundreds, I don't know how many, but hundreds of these violet flame temples, which they are taken to. So now we say this decree together with our mics muted for our brothers and sisters caught in that realm. Beloved presence of God, I am in me. Beloved immortal threefold flame of eternal truth within my heart, and beloved Saint Germain, while my body sleeps this night, let all the constructive energy of my entire life stream be used to render whatever service is needed in the violet flame temples established in the psychic and astral realms, to draw the full gathered cosmic momentum of the violet purifying flame of divine love and compassion through every discarnate life stream there. Let all the souls who dwell in those realms be taken immediately into those purifying temples of mercy and compassion, and there have the accumulated, destructively qualified energies of their life streams purified and transmuted, so they carry in their life streams no miscreations that would add to their own or the world's distress. We decree it, and so be it. Beloved, I am, and we accept this done here and now with full cosmic power. And we thank you. Thank you for that opportunity to make the call. All right, this is the one for the animals. It's just lovely. It's short, but it's about how really the pureness of the children. It just is instantly attractive to the beloved animals.
that mean you love your goose? Yeah?
Just so gorgeous. Those little children, they're just too precious for words. And now we say together our decree for the animal, insect, and reptile kingdoms. Beloved divine presence and that of all mankind, charge your mighty light of mercy and compassion to flow through us all and bring comfort to, and freedom to the animal, insect, and reptile kingdoms. May each human being remember and accept their responsibility as guardians and protectors of this planet's pure and innocent life until all is set free and their divine plans fulfilled. We so decree it, and so be it. In God's most holy name, I am. We accept it done, and we thank you. Thank you, thank you. And then I'm going to read actually from Otsuma. And this is lovely. It's a continuation from last week. And as we know, he's a member of the Brotherhood at the Kamakura retreat in Fujiyama in Japan. And he says, now the great Lord Gautama, whose residence is in the etheric Shambhala over the designated section of this island, which is Long Island, New York, when he is not otherwise engaged in consultation with the members of the spiritual hierarchy and expanding the light to keep this earth in her orbit, is constantly lending his glorious energies to impregnating the consciousness of the cheetahs of Long Island and all residing thereon with the flame of God, illumination and balance. He well knows the requirement for balance in these days when one's equilibrium can be truly askew, particularly through the emotional impulse which comes your way, consciously directed or otherwise. This refers to all cheetahs who are serving the light at this crucial time. Naturally, the advanced Chela does not dwell on those jarring vibrations, but immediately remembers that there is a focus of violet fire in his heart, in the center of the earth, in beloved Pelea's kingdom, and now, through God's grace, in the etheric realm over Long Island. You are, of course, cognizant of the many foci of the violet fire all over the planet, importantly the focus at Fujiyama, Japan, from whence the concentrated activity of this divine alchemy is directed from beloved Saint Germain's being and from beloved Kamakura and all our brotherhood. Honored Chelas, for indeed that designation describes you, for who has a greater privilege than you, who are serving under the direct guidance of the spiritual hierarchy, especially beloved Holy Aeolus, the beloved Lord of the world Gautama, blessed Sanat Kumara, and our beloved King, the Ascended Master Saint Germain. Think of the happiness in the heart of the beloved Saint Germain when he views with great joy another focus of the violet fire for this earth. We who serve with the beloved Kamakura at the retreat at Fujiyama, now Saint Germain's principal focus of the violet fire for this earth, have come more frequently into a closer proximity to his glorious consciousness, and his desire becomes a privileged command in our beings to fulfill even a contemplated benefaction for the evolution of this earth. So that's very interesting. Yeah, wow. Kamakura in Fiji. Thank you, Atsuma. And now we've got this lovely song to beloved St. Patrick. And this really thanks to Scott in Portland. He puts the videos together for us. So thank you, Scott. Bless our beloved St. Patrick. And really it is. It's now not service to self, it's service to the planet. As we know, it comes forth so strongly in all of us, I believe. It's such an important thing. And now we have beloved John taking us through the decrees. Thank you so much, beloved John.
Good evening, all. Thank you, beloved Anthea, for bringing us his weekly inspirational teachings, his beautiful messages, songs, and videos. And now that we are in a place of peace, harmony, and serenity, beloved, I am present. Take command of us all. Produce your mighty perfection through our decrees. Beloved Ascended Masters, we give you full permission on behalf of ourselves and of all mankind to do whatever is necessary in this lower realm to fulfill the divine plan. And we call for you to charge your mighty power and give whatever energy may be lacking from our side into all our decrees, so they can manifest here and now, all according to thy will. We call to you, beloved Archangel Michael, to send cosmic rays and mighty angels of protection to protect us and all who have joined, and for all the energy released to be purified and used only to serve the divine light. And so be it. Beloved I am, we thank you. We say together, Mighty I am presence, great host of ascended masters, archangels and Elohim, cosmic beings and great cosmic light, come forth now in all your cosmic power. Withdraw and withhold all power from destructive forces and individuals with destructive intent throughout the world right now and forever, whether it is conscious or unconscious. Expose, seize, bind, and render helpless all these sinister forces and their activities until the light has removed them completely, and illumine the source so this may never act again, and raise up to positions of power the divinely chosen leaders. Replace all with ascended master consciousness and the divine plan fulfilled. We thank you. Beloved mighty I am presence, beloved Archangel Michael and beloved Commander Conrad, continually intensify your protective pillar of pure light substance and Archangel Michael's armor of light through and around me, charged with your invincible protection, all-powerful and impenetrable. I am invisible. I am invincible. I am invulnerable to anything but thy almighty perfection. I am grateful that we are given whatever added protection is needed, and what we ask for ourselves, we ask for our loved ones, and that which is constructive in all mankind and the world. Thank you. Now we just visualize that tube of light coming down from our beloved mighty I am presence, that mighty pillar of brilliant blue and crystal light, blazing up through and around us, 9 feet in diameter, 3 feet each side of us, that thick wall at the edge, stronger than any steel. Build your wall of light. See Archangel Michael's armor of light around us, forming that impenetrable pillar of protection around ourselves, this group, our families, friends, and around every constructive person across the face of the earth. Every beloved one standing up for truth, justice, and freedom. May God bless, direct, perfect, and protect each and every one. We thank you. I am the law of forgiveness for myself and all mankind, for all mistakes, misqualified energy, and for straying from the light. Beloved mighty I am present through your blessed love, power, and authority. We call to you, beloved Lady Kuan Yin. We ask for your ascended to fill us with your ascended master feelings of mercy and forgiveness for ourselves and for all mankind. And we feel deeply that sincere desire to be forgiven and to forgive any and all parts of life that we have ever misused and misqualified. Any wrongly qualified energies of any kind that we are responsible for, and every mistake for which our outer selves are responsible. Beloved, mighty, I am present in that of all mankind. Forgive, forgive, forgive each and every one of us. We just feel deeply in our hearts that gratitude for this great gift of this law of forgiveness that is such a blessing to all mankind. We call to the great central sun to charge your secret power into these decrees. We call for beloved Saint Germain to anchor a cosmic concentration of violet fire in America and wherever else it is needed in the world, here and now. And we thank you. Our violet fire decree. Mighty I am present, beloved Saint Germain, and those administered to the violet flame, come forth now and blaze your cosmic violet fire, and cause a mighty victory for all the world to see. I am the law of forgiveness in cosmic action now. I am the victory of the sacred fire in all its cosmic power. Mighty angels, descend with your purple ones of fire and strike them into the center of every place where there has been a history of sinister force activity. Transmute and consume it all, cause, core, record, effect, and memory, and set it all free from that which was never meant to be. Replace it all with ascended master consciousness, the divine plan fulfilled, and light from that secret love star. We thank you. Our decree for the elementals. I am the light of God that never fails, purifying, loving, thanking, and blessing the great directors of the elemental kingdom, and every beloved earth, water, air, and fire elemental for your ceaseless service to me and to all mankind. I am the mighty cosmic light, awakening all mankind to the great intelligence of this kingdom, and remove from elemental life today the necessity for longer obeying the destructive impulses of mankind. And so be it. Beloved I am, we thank you. In the name of my mighty I am presence, great cosmic beings and great cosmic light, I decree, I am the presence charging the minds and feelings of everybody in America and the world with Saint Germain's ascended master consciousness and perfection, right now and forever. I am the presence, blessing, illumining, perfecting, and setting all free in service to the light. Our decree for the purification of our beloved earth. In the name of my mighty I am presence, and by the power of the great host of ascended beings, we demand a cosmic living sword of blazing flame, continually strike into all human miscreations back to the very beginning, causing all negative energies and entities in the psychic and astral realms, and in the consciousness of all mankind, to cease to exist forever. The cause, core, effect, record, and memory, freeing all human and elemental life from that which was never meant to be, and ensuring the psychic and astral realm is no more. Replace it all with the immaculate concept for all life, ascended master consciousness, and light substance from the secret love star. That thy will be done, and so be it, and so it is. Beloved I am, we thank you. Our decree for divine justice. I am the most intensified cosmic action of the flame of divine justice, blazing throughout the world, right now and forever. I am the law. I am the justice. I am the judge. I am the jury. Knowing that I am all-powerful, then I know that only divine justice can be done everywhere, here and now. Beloved Lady Portia, ensure divine justice prevails throughout the world, right now and forever. And so be it, and so it is, and it is done. Beloved I am, we thank you. Now, before we say our final decree, by the love, power, and authority of our beloved mighty I am presence, we call to you, beloved mighty victory, to fill us with your full feeling of victorious accomplishment, that cosmic feeling of ascended master victory. We say together, I am the victory of the cosmic light. I am the victory of the cosmic light. I am the victory of the cosmic light. I am the cosmic flame of victory, which reigns supreme everywhere, right now and forever. We accept these calls answered as they are made, according to thy will, with full cosmic power, maintained and doubled each instant of each hour, until fully manifest. And so be it, and so it is, and it is done. Beloved I am, we thank you. As we end now, let us focus on the beloved secret love star, radiating within our auras, placed there by beloved Sanat Kumara, as a gift to all humankind, assisting us in holding that frequency of unconditional divine love, a true cosmic blessing. We love and thank you, beloved mighty love star, and ask that you expand your mighty supreme light through our four lower bodies, and to saturate all whom we pass by on our earthly journeys with unconditional love. And to that mighty secret love star shining from the heavens for this 2,000-year period, we bless and thank you and all the mighty cosmic beings from the great central sun holding this focus. Expand your supreme light through our individual love stars and around all life, evolving on our sweet earth. And we thank you deeply for this. Thank you, everybody. Blessings to all.
Marvelous. Thank you so much, beloved John. Lovely. And now we're just going to have the closing invocation. And I just think, Solomon, beloved Solomon, have you got a screen? Can you read it for us?
Yes, please. Thank you so much.
Thank
I
you.
will. Our closing invocation. Before ending the section, we all say, with our mics muted, Beloved I am presence and beloved Master Kutumi, nourish the seeds planted in my consciousness so that the ideas entrusted to me become manifest flowers of perfect expression in my world and in the world of all my fellow men. Beloved presence of God I am, pour the light of thy great glory upon my consciousness and nourish the seeds planted by the masters. We thank you.
Marvelous. Thank you, beloved Solomon. And thank you, everybody. And let's just take a moment just to really feel deeply from our heart gratitude for our own beloved I Am Presence, gratitude for these marvelous teachings and all the great ascended ones, and for our beloved earth and our opportunity to serve the light. And for those watching on YouTube or BitChute after this, please subscribe and ring the bell. That we just give deep thanks. Thank you, everybody. I'm just going to stop the share, stop the recording.